I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs in the 40s and north winds gusting up to 45 this afternoon, could see some snow accumulations up to an inch over western Kansas and the Panhandle tonight through tomorrow morning. High pressure extending from Canada to Texas reinforces the flow of Arctic air tomorrow through Martin Luther King Day. Highs drop into the low to mid-20s tomorrow, the teens to around 20 on Sunday. Martin Luther King Day, the coldest, when highs only reach into the upper single digits to the mid-teens. Sunday night and Monday night, the lows are mostly in the negative single digits with wind chills of 10 to 30 below. A weak disturbance may trigger some light snow over northern Kansas Sunday night into Monday morning. Highs rebound somewhat quickly to the mid-20s to the low 30s Tuesday and to around 40 on Wednesday. In behind a weak cold front, Thursday is slightly cooler with highs in the 30s. The long-term forecast is cooler, but not really cold. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Wednesday through January 30th predicted to be seasonal to slightly cooler than normal. For precipitation, the outlook begins slightly drier than normal the mid to late part of next week before an outlook of slightly above normal precipitation next weekend through January 30th. Key weather factors influencing the markets include very cold air blanketing much of the U.S. and rain in some of the drier areas of Argentina and southern Brazil this weekend. The most significant cold outbreak of the season engulfs areas east of the Rockies from late this weekend through much of next week. As very cold air drives southward this weekend, snow showers affect the eastern slopes of the Rockies and nearby plains. Monday morning, widespread temperatures colder than 20 below occur in the north central U.S. The cold in the Midwest mostly peaks by Tuesday and Wednesday with sub-zero temperatures as far south as the Central Plains and Ohio Valley. Readings below freezing could reach into the deep south of Texas with the greatest threat of a freeze on Wednesday morning. In advance of the Arctic outbreak, precipitation falls in many areas from the Mississippi Valley eastward, starting tonight with rain in the mid-south. Sunday into early Monday, snow blankets parts of the mid and northern Atlantic states. Early next week, areas from southern and eastern Texas to the southern Atlantic coast need to watch for the chance of snow and a wintry mix as tropical moisture interacts with increasingly cold air across the deep south. A few clippers may bring shots of light snow across the northern U.S. next week. The cold air quickly moderates the middle of next week in much of the central U.S., but it may take until late next week farther east. In southern Brazil, more widespread rain could help to offset the drier conditions for filling soybeans in Mato Grosso do Sul and Parana and pollinating to filling corn in Rio Grande do Sul. Argentina's declining crop conditions could be reversed a little by a burst of rain the next few days, but heavy amounts are expected to be limited to central Argentina while eastern areas remain dry. Dryness is likely to return to Argentina and southern Brazil next week. Central and northern Brazil's widespread rain continues to be mostly favorable for filling soybeans since the main harvest does not get underway for another week. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.